Hello, and welcome to What's the Big Idea, the game show that goes, haha, what? Hello. We're going to let's give people a chance to join in. This is the first time I have worn a suit in months. I'm so excited to be back in the old suit. Oh, hey, Shannon, how's it going? Chandler, how's it going? Welcome to the show. We're gonna get people. Oh my God, so many people are hopping in. I love it. I hope everybody is having a wonderful beginning of summer. We're tinkering with the What's the Big Idea format. We got some surprises for our contestant who I see has joined. So we're going to get things started. Again, I am Eric. I'm your game master tonight. We have a 5-question quiz about the ambitious and insane ideas that might change the world forever, even if they don't. Competing tonight is big idea writer Chandler Dean. Let's see if we can get him into the live stream. Come on in. Waiting for Chandler J. Dean. What do you guys think of this little pin? It's very complicated.
Hello.
Hello, Chandler Dean. How are you?
I'm doing very well. How are you, Eric?
I'm good. I see you are sporting the Corona cap.
That's right, this Corona cap. I am repping Hard Drive Magazine, a wonderful satirical outlet here on the interwebs. And also on my shirt, I'm also repping Hard Drive Magazine. So
you got it all. You're getting the plugs in.
The company, man, cross-platform, just making sure there's integration horizontally and vertically. And, it being a sort of cutting-edge video game satire site, I thought very much fitting in our show, which is, technology-based and big idea-based.
I love it. That seems very appropriate. They are not paying for this plug.
Absolutely not.
Subscribe to Hard Drive. It's very funny. I enjoy the articles that you write on it.
Oh, thank you.
So Chandler, you are 5 questions away from winning some big money and being our reigning Big Idea champion. Now, even though you are a writer on Big Idea, you have not seen any of these questions. Is that correct?
That is correct. I've not seen any of them. I have been implored that I will be ostracized if I cheat. I will not do it. I have not done it.
Good. I'm glad you will not. I'm glad you did not. To make things easier for you, as we play this game, even though you haven't seen it, people can answer in the comments if you want to cheat. I don't consider that cheating. We're all trying to help each other out and have an optimistic future. So, viewers, if you know the answer, give Chandler a little heads up. Today, actually, this is very exciting, a new addition. Chandler, all your questions have to do with Theranos.
All right.
Okay, the big topic reveal. How comfortable are you with the story of Theranos?
So this is one of those grifts, right? And there are many grifts that a lot of people know many things about. I'm a big fan of the grifts. I'm a big fan of the documentaries and docu-series that cover grifts. I'm a big fan of McMillions, which is a big grift documentary series. And in fact, I have seen the HBO Theranos documentary, although only once, and it was a while ago, so I may not remember all the details.
Okay, well, what as a general overview, what would you say the Theranos story is?
So my understanding is that Elizabeth Holmes, the founder of Theranos, who has a weird fixation with eccentric founders of technology like Steve Jobs, wears a turtleneck seemingly in his honor, created a company that basically purported you give us a little bit of your blood and our magic machine will be able to tell you a whole bunch of information. Fits all. Theoretically, they probably would have claimed to be able to identify coronavirus if they were still around today. But yeah.
But they are.
Yeah, they are not.
It was a big scam. So today we're going to talk about that. You seem pretty familiar, so I think your odds are good.
All right.
Well, we all are rooting for you. A magic machine. Yes, it was Randy. It was a magic machine. We're rooting for you. In this edition, you only have 1 minute per question. I have a timer here, so I'll let you know. I'll give you 30
Okay, great.
Taking a little bit of time. But are you ready to begin?
I am so excited. I am more ready than Elizabeth Holmes was to found a company.
Love it. Well, we're also introducing the question cube.
Oh!
This is question 1.
Is that thing made of sticky notes? What? Tell me about the prop.
Ooh, you're gonna see it. There's layers to this. You're gonna be
Oh
very
shit!
excited. So your first question is worth $10 million.
I'm gonna
Okay,
change my life forever right
$10 million.
here. Yeah.
Chandler Dean. What is the origin of the name Theranos? A. Italian for medicine.
Okay.
B. Combining therapy and diagnose.
Ooh.
C. An anagram for no haters.
Ha!
Or D. It's the name of the villain in the 7th Avengers movie.
Okay, obviously that last one is a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style joke answer. Thanos, of course, is not the same thing as Theranos. But I don't remember the answer to this, surprisingly. So, anagram for no haters, therapy and diagnose, and then what was the first one?
Italian for medicine.
Theranos.
Theranos.
I bet that medicina is Italian for medicine. So I'm going to eliminate that one. And then no haters anagram is very funny. And like, because Elizabeth Holmes is like a diabolically insane person, it's not totally out of the question for me. But just on process of elimination, I'm going to guess it is B, therapy and diagnose combined.
You are correct. You have won $10 million. Oh my God. How exciting. Okay, and that also enables you to move on to question 2, which,
Great.
let me figure out my little GameCube. Question 2.
Whoa! Your hand's going to be in trouble once you turn it enough times.
I really screwed myself how I turned my wrist. All right, question number 2. This is also multiple choice, and still on the topic for those joining in, the topic of Theranos. All right, so question number 2. Which of these Titans was not on the board of Theranos board of directors? Not on the Theranos board of directors. I have to scroll on my little question sheet. Okay, A, George Shultz, former U.S. Secretary of State. B, Henry Kissinger, former U.S. Secretary of State. C, General James Mattis, future Secretary of State. Or D, a hematologist of any kind.
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
Who was not on the Theranos board?
D feels like it would be the right answer, right? Where it's like, oh my God, did you know like that they didn't even consult a single hematologist? But I really don't remember Henry Kissinger being on there. I know for a fact that there were multiple secretaries of state. I remember that about Rex Tillerson because I remember it being like probably like a fucking Gawker headline or something when he was selected. And the name that I don't recognize, the first Secretary of State listed, what was the name again?
George Shultz.
That sounds familiar to me. So I'm between Kissinger, which I feel like I would remember if it was in the documentary, and then the only reason I think there could have been a hematologist on there is like there's a hack in every profession who's trying to work their way up. Both of these feel like answers where if I get it wrong, I'll feel super dumb. If anybody in the comments knows this, all right, anybody in the comments knows this, that's what I'm going to rely on. Otherwise, I'm going to say B, Henry Kissinger.
I am sorry.
Final answer.
He was on it. It is a hematologist of any kind. No hematologist. Anyone who knows what to do with blood was not on the board of directors.
That makes sense.
Unfortunately,
Makes
not
perfect sense.
The $20 million. You do not get this.
Would have been even more life-changing than the $10 million. Damn it. Oh, well.
I think a lot of love for the question cube. It's very exciting. Thank you. I thought of this in the middle of the night, and like, oh, I know, question cube. But you have 10 million with less than that. Let's see if we can win you a little bit more. Question 3 is, I'm juggling too much stuff. Is our big ol' idea.
Twist.
Question. This is worth $2 billion and is about a historical idea. We are fraud. So your question is, historically, medical fraudsters were known as... Oh, did I freeze? Did I freeze on you? Or just my screen?
Your video's frozen, but your audio is not frozen. Folks, I think we can... Oh, here we go. Are you... I see a delay. Now I see you,
There
but I
we
don't
go.
hear
I
you.
am back. I think I'm back, right? I'm back, right? Great. Sorry. Okay. So big old idea. Oh my God, technology. How are we going to fix it? This one is for $2 billion. Historically, medical fraudsters were popularly known as snake oil salesmen. What did these salesmen originally claim snake oil would cure?
And this is not multiple choice. It's just
Not multiple
short
choice. You just
answer.
gotta know it.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna say, whew. I'm gonna guess it's something old timey, something big. This is not my final answer, but like things that are going through my mind are uh, like gout and polio and listeria and malaria. I have to imagine
Comment
for it to
section,
be,
help them out if you can.
yeah. If you know what snake oil was supposed to cure, please. I can't tell if Randy's joking when she says chlamydia. I I don't think it's an STD. I think it's like a disease like that could just be spread by like airborne or something. Um,
You have 15
snake.
seconds left.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and just guess the first thing that came to my mind, which was polio.
I'm sorry, the answer is rheumatism. You
Oh,
were
okay. I never would have
correct
gotten it.
in thinking it was an
Never would have gotten
old-timey
it.
thing. Originally, it was for rheumatism. It's basically arthritis, so we never run again.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, so you don't get the $2 billion, but this next prize I think you're going to be very excited for. We're
Great.
moving on to our real big or real fake idea.
Excellent.
The Theranos one. We know what we're playing for. And you are playing for a 2019 Hyundai Elantra.
Holy
All right.
moly.
This one here. Holy moly, indeed.
I
Okay.
feel like I'm
Real
on
big
Double
or real
Dare or
fake?
something.
It's happening. So this one, I'm going to describe a big idea. You have to tell me if it is a real thing or something our writers made up.
Okay.
Obviously not you. So here it is. This is the scenario. You have to tell me if it's it's a real big idea or a real fake idea.
Great.
Tech firm Site Diagnostics has secured clearance by the FDA for lab-grade blood testing that can conduct full blood analysis with just a few drops of blood instead of vials obtained intravenously. So essentially, this is the same thing as Theranos, but they have FDA approval.
Hmm.
Real big or real
I'm
fake?
gonna. Okay. And I can't help but wonder if this, because if even one, I know as a writer, if even one word of this is wrong, the whole thing becomes wrong. So this could be a real company that's just not FDA approved, and it would still be real fake. However, knowing the mind of the writer, and Eric, I am going into the mind of the writer right now. I don't think that someone would just basically copy and paste the premise of Theranos and say, but hey, it's real now and here's a fake name. I think that this is something you would stumble upon and be like, wow, like then there'd be some headline that's like, remember Theranos? Well, someone figured it out. And I'm guessing they don't claim to do all the same things that Theranos does, and maybe it's really expensive.
Still a full blood analysis.
Full blood analysis? So wait, so literally the exact same thing that Theranos claimed to do? Fuck.
You have 15 seconds left.
I'm gonna guess it's real. I'm saying it's real big.
It is real. They dubbed themselves, even though they're called Site Diagnostics, they dubbed themselves the anti-Theranos and have only raised $52 million. A drop in the bucket.
A drop in the bucket.
All right.
Because especially compared to my prizes.
Right. You got the Hyundai Elantra. You got the $10 million. Now we move on to our final. Here comes the best part of the question cube. The fifth question, the big idea question.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're thinking in 3 dimensions now. This is for $1 trillion.
Wow.
All right. So with the big idea question, we're going to set up scenario, and you have to come up with the same solution that the big idea havers came up with. Okay.
Great.
So here it is. You have to come up with their same solution. Faced with one of the biggest financial medical frauds of all time, experts are keen on reforming the system that allowed Theranos to happen at all. So journalist John Carroll, who wrote the original book on Theranos, had one legislative solution that could prevent the next Theranos? What was it?
I don't know this. So I will have to brainstorm it.
Okay. One
I'm
solution that could solve the Theranos problem.
Okay, so first I have to figure out so the Theranos problem was so many people got grifted out of their like VC money, and also it got placed in like places like Walgreens and stuff like it was legit. So somewhere in that process is where the problem is that has to be fixed. Um, I'm gonna have to guess that if you are okay, the law would say. Oh, also can I ask? This law has not passed, has it? It's just a theoretical idea. Okay.
Theoretically.
All right. I'm gonna say that if you market yourself, the legislative solution says if you market yourself as a medical company, you have to annually disclose the results of your test. So it's basically like a law that requires transparency to show whether or not you have actually done the thing that you say you do, and it would be publicly viewable. People could look up the PDF of your transparency document. That is my guess as what the legislative solution is.
All right, you are incorrect. The correct answer is nothing. There is nothing that could be done. It is a quote. He says, I'm not sure what law you could pass that would catch someone intent on lying. So even in your scenario, well, if they're going to lie, they're going to lie. If they're going to make up the data, they're going to make
They'll
up
lie
the
in the
data.
PDF as well. Yeah.
As long as investors are gullible and greedy, Theranos can and will happen again. But do not feel bad. You have won $10 million. You've won a 2019 Hyundai Elantra. This is fantastic. As far as I'm concerned, you did fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You won so much money. If you are watching, be sure to follow Chandler on Instagram and also Hard Drive Magazine. And be sure to follow Big Idea Game Show, too. Turn on the alerts. We're going to do these game shows from time to time. Our next one is next Monday, right here on Instagram Live. Good night and good ideas. How about this question, Q? I'm loving it.